how long would we want to do this podcast for?
Oh, like
Because
the lifetime of the actual podcast.
yeah, like I mean, it could be we do this podcast for like I don't know, 2 months, 3 months, or we could do it indefinitely. Like, who knows how long this will honestly go for. I
I
just
don't wanna
wanted
put any
what's up?
yeah, I don't wanna put any timeline on it, honestly. Um,
You just
it
want to
it
see how
if
it goes and then play it by ear?
I just wanna have fun with it and do something that's different than what I've been doing as of recently, with someone who actually wants to do something different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. We'll see like, are we really feeling it? Or if we come together and like, okay, I have some ideas on how we can make it better, or have a different name, a better name, anything like that. If we want to move forward creatively, we can. If we're not really feeling it, we had fun with it and it was all good, and we can just leave it up and have it be what it be.
Right. I think that's honestly a great start. Uh and I did record that little bit. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the podcast. This is a podcast me and my buddy are doing just because, you know what? Why not? We're just going to do a podcast and see how it goes. Uh we are both logical thinkers. So, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
I mean,
it's
I don't know. It's just analyze everything, overanalyze, overthink all the
yep,
time.
all the
Never
stuff.
ceasing, never
Uh,
stopping.
we should point out this is not like a mental health podcast. This isn't,
Yeah, right,
anything. This is
right.
like chill, just two buds having a good time. It's pretty much what this is.
Yeah, we just get together after work and just talk about whatever.
Yep, it's currently Friday. It's probably the day we're honestly going to record these, unless something
Mhm.
random comes up and it's like, we need to record a podcast like right now. We need an episode. Let's go. I don't know if that'll happen,
Uh,
but it
I don't know.
could.
I don't know if everything's gonna be that urgent, but we'll see how it goes.
I don't know.
We'll see what
Something
happens.
like wild could happen. Like, I don't know, new game development news or anything like that. Speaking of today's topic, we're going to be talking about I don't know. Do you want to do, because I have a couple. Do you want to do indie games or do you want to do horror games or
Well, I don't know. So when I was thinking about like starting a YouTube channel, one of the first things I thought of is just playing, just playing indie games. First off of like itch.io or any other place I could pull them from. So I mean, I guess we can start with indie games. I haven't really played a lot of them, but there's a couple out there that are pretty good that we can discuss, I guess.
well,
What you
honestly,
think?
like what's your personal definition of a indie game? Is it like a game, by solo developer or like, very small team, something like that? Or is it like, just in general, a lesser known game, like from the mainstream pool of games we have going on?
I think it first and foremost, you'd have to have zero attachment to any well-known big studio names out there. Like
Like
if you're
EA,
bigger,
stuff like that.
yeah, Ubisoft, all those big ones. If you're bigger than like a medium-sized company, I don't think I would call you indie at that point. Even if you like started small and no one knew and you grew to that size, at some point you become not indie. So first, no attachments to any big studios. But that doesn't mean though that you can't like I don't know sign on with an in a bigger studio. You know what I mean? I think they can do that, right? They can just like, oh hey, look, I have a game. I made this myself. Can I get it published under you? Or would it have to be published by yourself?
From I don't honestly have no idea. Like from what I know, which is very limited, um, a indie game company just puts it, on Steam or whatever they want to put it on, and then they uh can get bought out. I don't know if that's how that works or if they're like, "Hey, let me get a license to put your name on here." But I think it has to get bought, like the company itself might have to get bought out, but I have no idea.
In order to be indie?
No, not in order to be indie, in order to like go mainstream, but in order to be indie themselves, I think what I think indie is like usually like solo developer or, very small team, very small studio, something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I think I would agree. Yeah, it'd have to be well, I mean, what if you just have 25 friends and all 25 of you just decide to work on a game? Would you not be indie at that point?
I
I
th-
think you still would.
I think you would because you'd be independent, right? I think like in isn't indie just like I don't know, like independent contractor, independent developer. Let me see.
Well,
Indie.
something that you do by yourself, like your own company, your own distribution, maybe your
Yeah.
own publishing, maybe.
Yeah, it literally defines as independent from mainstream corporate elites. Elites? Jesus, that's a weird word.
Right, I don't
It's-
know.
Thanks, Google. Uh, it's independent, like by yourself. So if you had like your own friends and you're like, let's start a game studio, that would 100% be like an indie developed thing. Like, there's a bunch of games on Steam that are indie developers.
I know a lot of them are on that are on Steam are pretty much indie, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
you can
think
you
I think like
are you really? Yeah,
I think
I was just gonna
Undertale
speculate
is
because
like
I
the
don't know.
biggest,
Yeah,
like the most well-known indie developers, probably Undertale.
and the yeah, I wouldn't argue with you there. But that was a while ago though. That was like 2013, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was a
but
while
it
ago.
was a while, but they also put out Deltarune, which is their second game.
I actually never heard of that. I
Yeah,
actually don't know. So I mean, we're talking about indie games, but I really need to play more. I really need to play more. One of the more recent ones, Vampire Survivors. That was an indie game, right? That
I
came
believe
out.
so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I need to play more of those types of games.
I didn't play Vampire Survivor because I know if I start playing it, I'm not going to stop playing it and it will just consume my life at that point. So
Right.
I haven't even jumped into it.
I mean, yeah, I haven't started on any either. I actually get sucked into playing a bunch of PlayStation games as well, but I think if because eventually I do want to make my own game. I do want to be indie status eventually. I think at some point I'm gonna have to, see for like market research. I'm gonna have to see what's out there and see what people actually like. Games like I think it's called Celeste, I think. Those kind of
Celeste.
games, people love like RPG games. They love cozy games. I don't know if I've ever seen like a really crazy in-depth indie game unless it took them like 10 years to make all on their own.
I know that one's coming to me. I don't remember the name, but there's an indie game that is like really in depth and like really well built. Uh, I don't remember the name of it now, but they're definitely out there. Like a difficult game about climbing that's made by one guy, and then games like that where it's like you're the Viking in the pot and like dragging yourself around with a sledgehammer. That's a
Oh,
that's an indie game.
like
Bennett Foddy, I think his name is, that did that one.
yeah, I think it's called like Climb Up or something like that, or Up something silly simple.
Yeah, something like that. I think I have it. I may have played a little bit and then uninstalled it out of pure rage.
I mean, yeah, that's that's kind of the design of it, right?
Yeah. I think it's Getting Over It. Is it? I
Getting over
think
it.
so.
Yep.
Yeah, Getting Over It
Yep.
with Bennett Foddy. I think that's the one. Yeah.
And that's not the only one that he made, though. I'm pretty sure that he's made other ones.
He's also I really want to say he's in a game that's on sale on Steam right now as recording this. This is not an ad. I think it's called Baby Step. Baby Steps?
Okay, is it the same kind of thing, like human fall flat kind of?
Kinda, sort of. Okay, he was in it. Yeah, he helped develop it. Bennett Foddy. Baby Steps is a game where you're like a dude in a full like pajama pants, like sweatsuit type thing, and you don't control the character's arms, you control his legs. And it like has weird physics and all that, and it's chaos. It's all chaos. And your goal is just to climb a mountain and just walk. That's it.
Yeah, it reminds me of what's it called? It's like called Daddy Octopus or something like that. Octodad, that's what it's called.
Octodad, yeah.
Uh yeah, do you remember that one?
I
The one where
do.
you control all the limbs of the octopus and it's all weird and gangly and you have to, climb on stuff. Reminds me a lot of that.
Yeah, Octodad was weird. I never got good at that game.
I
Never.
have not actually played it. I just know a lot about it. There is a there is another game. It's called Indo-Parasitic. All right. I haven't looked too much into it, but I'm pretty sure this is like an indie game where you're like you're not even like a full person. You're like a torso and a head and just one arm, and you have to like
Oh,
survive this like factory place, and you have
yeah.
to
Yeah, I
yeah,
know what
and
you're
you have
talking
to
about. You have like a parasite in you and all this weird stuff's going on. Yeah.
So they call it a tactical survivor horror game. Yeah. I mean these are more like my kind of indie games that I think that I would really get into. But that's not I don't think these kinds of games are one that really sells, the ones that really pop, you
Like
know?
indie games?
Yeah.
I mean, to the select, like to the right crowd, I'm sure they do. Like, what's it? Undertale went nuts because of I think it was like mostly their soundtrack and their story. Like it's all pixels. Like
Mhm.
it's 2D style, so it went pretty crazy, even though it was 2D and but the sound and story was good, so people went nuts for it. Uh,
I mean, yeah, I wasn't necessarily talking about uh like how it looks necessarily. It's just the concept of it, because this is not exactly because Undertale is like, I mean, I don't know what you would call it. I'm gonna call it an RPG. Maybe that's the wrong category to put it in, but that's what I'm gonna call it. It's kind of like an RPG, right? And it's like a tactical, what do you call it? Turn-based game, right? I think that sells a lot even today because that one game,
33.
Expedition 33. I mean, that's a more advanced game and has advanced graphics and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure that that was still indie, made by an indie company that did very well. Almost won a bunch of awards at the Game Awards. If it won some at all, yeah. But I think that just goes to show you that is the kind of game that people like the most.
Is the turn based?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's turn-based too. It's an RPG turn-based kind of game.
I don't know.
Those really cool. Those really sell. I'm guessing you never heard of it?
I mean,
Never played
I've
it?
heard of it. I've seen it earlier. I've never played it though.
Well, okay, then what
Because
kind of games do you
personally the like uh what's it? Like the turn-based style isn't really my thing all that much.
Yeah, no, I'd have to agree with you, man. It's not my thing at all. What's a Final Fantasy game? I tried to do like a what do you call it, a trial version of the game. I don't know. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I want to actually be the one swinging the sword or flying through the air or doing acrobatics like Elden Ring, where there's literally a weapon in Elden Ring where it's Wolverine claws, and you're literally like slipping and sliding and diving under people and jumping on the people and jumping in the air and slicing them up. Like that's fun for me, those kind of games where I can really get into it. I just don't know if a lot of indie games have that like. gameplay. You know what I mean? The gameplay that I like, anyways.
Right. I got you. And it sounds like you're more like open world, like, you like a lot of more control over your character.
Sure, but like not sandbox games though. You know?
Elden Ring's a sandbox game. Or not like
It's so
sandbox, but it's open world and like you can manipulate certain stuff.
yeah, but I wouldn't consider all open world games a sandbox game. Like the new Crimson Desert game that came out. Uh I'd say that's largely no, I wouldn't call it a sandbox game. You know sandbox games, man. Goat Simulator and GTA and all the like. Those are your sandbox games. I wouldn't put them in the same category as Elden Ring.
Really?
No, no, I think they're different, man. Because yeah, because they're like Elden Ring and GTA, they're both RPGs. Yes, but the amount of things that you can do within GTA is you can do a bunch of random stuff. Like Goat Simulator. Like I remember this one distinct moment from Goat Simulator where like when you spin a ballerina around 3 times, it summons a hurricane, like an actual hurricane that like destroys the town. Like you don't find something like that like outlandish in games like Elden Ring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
You see what I mean?
I see. Yeah,
It's it.
I just looked up the definition for sandbox games as well, and yeah, no, that's not Elden
Well, I mean,
Ring.
what does it say?
It's saying, basically what you're saying, like you can manipulate objects in there a lot more than you can with like story rich, like do this, go here, do this thing. It's like, oh, okay, but
Mhm.
Skyrim, I think Skyrim would count as no, Skyrim doesn't
Sandbox?
count as a sandbox.
No, that's straight RPG, man.
I guess I don't know the difference.
Well, because I think maybe because it's just like open world, you just think just because you can like go in anywhere and do everything, it's kind of all in the same category.
It might be because I just modded the hell out of my Skyrim playthrough, so I can just do whatever I want at that point.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Okay, that's good to me. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yes, sandbox games like 7 Days to Die, Daisy, Don't Starve, oh,
Dimensions of Eyes a sandbox again? Really?
7 Days to Die, yeah.
No way. That's like a server. Oh, what?
It's
Wow,
like
I was thinking of something
Minecraft
completely
with
different.
it's Minecraft but with actual zombies. That's pretty
Oh
much what
wow.
7 Days to Die is.
Oh no, I've never heard of this. Because I just think of like Daisy and all those other kind of zombie type games.
Right.
I've never heard of this. I got to look into this one.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun game. Like every 7 days is a problem. It's a serious problem, actually. Uh yeah, 7 days. On the seventh day, every 7 days, which is why it's 7 days to die, you have a blood moon, and that blood moon just brings hordes of zombies to you. And
I
you have to
see.
last until morning.
Minecraft hardcore, but specifically with zombies. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I know Minecraft is one of those more popular games too. And okay, so I know you play Minecraft. All right, so you can't hate me for this comment. All right, but Minecraft is not my thing, man.
I
It's
mean,
just not my thing.
it's not everybody's thing. Like, I won't hate anybody for
But it's
not liking Minecraft or anything like that.
I mean, it's just so big and popular that I just figured everyone would just lose their mind if I say like, oh, it's not my thing.
If anybody listens to this, like, I guarantee you half the people have already lost their minds.
They're like,
but,
oh, they clicked on the video. Yeah,
but
oh,
I'm
I don't
good.
like this anymore.
Oh, they're not listening to the podcast. Well, there it goes. The 30-minute car ride home they had from work. It's done. It's done. It's gone.
It's all over with.
Pack it up.
They gave it a chance, and yep.
We went negative in views. I don't know. I
I don't
didn't
know
know
how
that
that was
was
possible,
possible.
man.
That's crazy.
-1, -12 is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. What kind of games are you like? Do you get addicted to like roguelikes like I do, or like roguelike you start and you start with nothing, but you progressively get more and more items, and then eventually you just get overpowered and destroy everything. Do you get like that, or is it more of roguelikes kind of repetitive?
Nah, roguelikes are absolutely my thing. I play mostly roguelikes. There is, oh man, if I could pull up my let me see, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up my list. But Dead Cells, I freaking love that game.
I actually have Dead
Um
Cells.
yeah, have you actually played it? It's so fun.
Looks like I played 30 minutes of it
Oh, man, you gotta get to it.
on May 31st, 2024.
Like it is kind of a short game, especially if you're just like breezing through it and just upgrading like crazy. It is kind of a short game, and that's the only bad thing I can really say about it, you know. When it comes to like roguelike games, I have to have combat. I have to have combat. I have to be fighting or shooting or doing like some crazy things. And the fact that you can like have so many weapons in that game, like you could just like go crazy with like it's like half a bone. It's like half a femur bone that you use, and you just like do all these like spinning crazy spin tricks that just like rams like bowling through tons of enemy in a line. It's that game is crazy, man. I love those kinds of games. You have to give me that combat. You have to keep me engaged 100% of the time. I got to be constantly stimulated, you know?
Right.
Those are my kinds of games. So yes, I can get into some roguelike games.
Have you ever played Risk of Rain 2?
Risk of Rain, no. Is that the one where you like blast off into space and you can go explore like different planets?
No. So Risk of Rain 2 is a roguelike shooter, right? So might be
Mhm.
your cup of tea. And you can get like upgrades and like open lockers uh and get upgrades like that, and the all the upgrades stack, so you can have like, say, I don't know, there's one that shoots out fireworks every time you open a locker or a crate on the ground, and it shoots out like 3 rockets per crate open. So eventually, if you open enough crates and get enough of that upgrade, you can shoot out like 248 rockets. I shot out at one point and just destroyed everything on the map. And I was like, I feel like I might be a little broken here. I don't know. I don't know
It's a
how.
lot. Holy crap.
And if you like Elden Ring, you could actually dodge and stuff in that game. So it's pretty cool. Like Risk of Rain 2. Uh anybody want a good, you know,
Recommendation, huh?
roguelike? There you go.
But doesn't that game also include like base building and whatnot? I'm thinking of a very specific game, but I don't know. Like they got base building in that game, right?
Risk of Rain 2, no, but you're exploring some pretty cool worlds though, and there's ton of enemies. Uh ton of
Mhm.
enemies. The music's pretty dope. And it's pretty good visual. If you like Borderlands, it has like that kind of visual, kinda.
I love
I think it's
Borderlands.
cool. And there's
Yes.
a lot of like hidden secrets and stuff that you can find in the worlds, and you know, find a whole bunch of
Okay.
achievements and stuff.
I mean, you might be selling me on it. I think I'll definitely take a look at it, closer look at it then.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What was that one roguelike you were playing with I think you were like a cat or something? It was like a claw machine kind of
Oh, yeah,
game?
Dungeon Clawer is what it's
Dungeon
called.
crawler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dungeon Clawer. Uh, I like that game because honestly, I fell in love with that game because of the music the first time I booted it up.
Oh yeah.
Uh, it's like the game. There's a game on Steam where if you look up the intro music, it is sweet. I love the intro music. It's
Be open.
Cortex Command, I think it's called.
Is that the name of the song?
It's the name of the game, Cortex Command.
Okay.
That might be like a deep pull for anybody listening to this if they're like, "Oh,
Hmm.
I know Cortex Command. Cool." Yeah, I don't play it. I just listen to that intro song and then, go about my merry way.
All right. I mean, yeah, it looks cool. It reminds me of those old, I mean, it may not, but it's like those old Flash games that you would play on all those Flash websites and whatnot. It has a very nostalgic look to it, anyways.
Yeah, and Risk of Rain actually started as a Flash game.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Isn't it like a 3D crazy advanced graphics, all that kind of stuff
Yeah,
on PlayStation?
I think the first Risk of Rain was 2D if I remember correctly. Let me check that. Yeah. The first Risk of Rain was 2D and it was a Flash game. And then once they got on Steam, I guess they moved over to 3D and started doing stuff like that.
See, I think my problem is I don't play PC games because I'm not a PC person. Like I don't know all these games that you're suggesting to me aren't I'm not privy to them because I'm mostly just stick to PlayStation, and there's not a lot of indie games that are coming out on the PlayStation.
Right.
So I
Yeah,
need to start
they're like
playing a lot
mostly
more games.
PC based.
DC?
PC.
What's PC based? Oh, indie games. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's like
yeah. Because
difficult to get a
even the one
hold
I,
of.
because it's just if you actually do make a game and whatnot, if you don't post it or Steam or itch.io, like where else would you go to post your stuff? Where else can people play it? Unless you like make a whole website for your game specifically that has your game on it, and then just promote the hell out of that website. I don't know what other way you would get people in front of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure at that point. Like, you have to do some sort of promoting, but if you don't have it on PC, I don't know if there's really a way to do it, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which
Um,
I, what which I imagine that the marketing part of selling an indie game is probably one of the harder things to do. And probably costs money too. Like if you're serious about it and you really want people to play it, other than like making a YouTube channel and promoting it in your YouTube channel or something like that, if you don't have the followers for it, I think it'd be pretty difficult for people to actually get into your game.
right. Uh, Indie game developers that are mostly PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, um, mobile, what else? What else do we have now?
I think it's PC, console, mobile. I mean,
Fridge,
what?
fridge tablets.
There you go. iPads and all.
Let us know. How does work indie game posting for other platforms? I feel like it's the same. To be honest with you, I feel like it's the same, and then they just go to the App Store or whatever if it's supported, and then they just do it there.
What do you mean? It's wait. What's the same?
Like I feel like getting the indie games is the same out there no matter what. Like you can go on Reddit or whatever and see if they have like a something else that they're posting on. Maybe if they're on iPad or something like that, they can go on GitHub. If they're on PlayStation, maybe they can just download it and then put it on their PlayStation. I don't know how that would work.
I don't know. It's definitely something I'd have to like get into and look up. I tried to go on Reddit many times. I just listen. I am not a social media person. I'm just not. I try and I get overwhelmed. I open Twitter. I'm like, there's so much stuff and information. I don't even like know where to begin. Same thing with Reddit. I don't know how people are just on there all the time. It's overwhelming to me. I don't know how y'all do it.
Listen up, listeners. We're old men. We are old men who don't know how technology works, and we're learning as we go.
Oh, yes, we go. I mean, I think you got a pretty big leg up on me though. I got to learn all my stuff from you.
I
Like
think
I learned about RAM the other day. Oh, I figured out what RAM does on a PC.
I mean, I wasn't gonna put that on the podcast, but if you want to go out like that, sure. Yeah, I taught uh uh what am I calling you again?
Try this, yeah.
Tritus, because me and him know each other in real life. So, we don't want to put our names out there quite yet. Maybe eventually, who knows? We'll see what
We'll
happens.
see.
But
Yeah, we'll see.
I was teaching Tritus how to, or not how. I was teaching him what RAM was because he may or may not have mistakenly thought that RAM was the same thing as
Storage?
storage, like hard
Yeah, I
drive
thought it was
storage.
storage.
Um,
I'm a newbie, man. What can I say? You
yes,
got to start somewhere.
simple mistake, and I don't think you'll get that flamed for it, but you might. You might.
There's some hardcore PC people out there. I know there are.
There are
They're
some
typing
hardcore
in the
PC
comments
people.
right there, like, what a fool! He doesn't know what a RAM is. What a noob!
There's like an
But there,
8-page essay waiting for us, and like the email to this YouTube channel. Like, well, actually, RAM. If you really look into it, it's like, oh Jesus. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
oh, I mean, I'm sure it's easy to learn now. You just type it into some AI, or you Google it, you can figure it out. I'll get there. I'll get there.
Honestly, I think if anybody wants to learn, I think podcasts would be a great way to learn. Maybe not this one, but other ones.
Like PC specific podcasts.
Yeah. Or maybe watch some Linus Tech Tip videos. Maybe that'll help.
I have no idea what that is.
Linus Tech Tip?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What is
Never
that?
heard of Linus Tech Tip?
I have not.
He's like
PC
a
PC podcast.
really popular like YouTube channel.
Dude, when I say I'm just not on the internet like that. I'm just not. All this stuff is new to me, okay? I'm trying to slowly transition and step into this world of the fantastic and wonderful wild internet. All right, that's what WWW stands for, right? I just
World
haven't
Wide
figured it
Web.
all out there. See, I don't know anything, all right?
Oh boy. All right. Okay.
We gotta start with the basics,
If this does come out, and if this gets momentum, then don't click on any YouTube comments. Like don't look up what they tell you to look up, please. I'm gonna have to show up to your house and like put a safe search filter on your browser or something. It's
It's
just gonna
okay.
it's just,
I'll be careful, okay?
it's just gonna be a bad time.
Oh, I know. There's some bad shit out there. I'll stay away. I'll stay away. All right.
It's like
I just
look up these two
no no
innocent
no.
words next to each other and try to just
Yeah,
like,
they absolutely mean
oh,
nothing at all.
okay. It's just terrible.
No, I'm not gonna do none of that. Okay. I just wanna do this podcast, man, and just have some fun with it. All right. That's first and foremost what I'm gonna be settling on.
Me too. I feel like this podcast is going to not only. Oh, I just almost knocked my mic over. That's great.
Knock the entire mic off the table.
Do you have your mic mounted to your desk or do you have it like on a little stand?
No stand. It's not even a mount. It's like this little twisty thing at the bottom that I can like push down and
is
twist
it a
up and attach it to things.
is it a clamp?
Oh yeah, a clamp. That's what you call it.
Yep. Is it the twisty thing? Oh yeah,
I told you I don't
I
know.
just grab the twisty thing and then it starts working. I don't know.
I told you I don't know any of this stuff. Okay, if that's what you call it, then yeah, it's a clamp that I attach to things.
The twisty thing. My God.
Oh, that's great. I told you, man. I don't know nothing. All right. I just know that things work. Okay. That thing over there, you connect it to that thing, and then you have a thing, and.
So, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, try this. My door's my door won't open. What do I do? You grab the twisty thing, obviously. Get the twisty thing.
thing, grab it, you twist it that way, and then yep, should work for you.
Did you put the metal thing in the thing? What? The metal thing, the small metal thing in the thing, and then you twist the thing, and then it works. Okay, all right. Well, Tries is going to be no help here.
Every comment's gonna be like, "Oh, I finally opened my door." Thanks, Trident. I didn't know how to do it before. You know what? You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Finally figured
No
out how to open
problem.
doors.
I am glad to help you open your door.
I'm just a cornucopia of knowledge, all right? Obviously.
Cornucopia. That is a word.
Fancy word.
It is a word.
Big fancy word too.
It is a big fancy word. If I had any word to come up with, nope, not going to go that route.
What?
It might be a bad time. I was thinking, what word would I come up with if I wanted to come up with a word? And then I'm thinking, well, if I come up with a word, right, and it ends up being an actual word and it's offensive, I don't even want to walk into that. So we're just not going to do that. That's just not going to happen.
Careful scaring over you. You're treading on thin ice there, man.
Apparently.
You don't know what you're gonna be getting into.
Nope. It could go well, but more than likely it'll go terrible.
Yeah, it could.
So we got. What are we talking? Let's see. We got the indie
touched
talk.
on indie games a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we touched on indie games, which is great. We love talking about indie games here. Even though
we definitely got to play some more.
Yeah, for sure. Because we spoke like a tiny bit about it, and then we're like, okay, well, next subject, that one's done.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't really know much about it, and I do need to I don't know, I need to like start being part of a community or something, or just talking to more people in the indie world if I want to step into this.
Yeah, communities are scary, man.
I know, man. That's why I've been putting it off for so long. There's this
Why do you think I haven't done it yet?
There's this I don't know. There's a show called The Amazing Digital Circus. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Really? Have you seen any of it?
I have seen a little bit of it. My girlfriend she likes the show, so I've seen a little bit. I've seen a little bit.
I do like it a lot too. Because it's got good character development, and one specific character named Kane. He's just like a pair of dentures with eyeballs in the middle. He is absolutely batshit insane.
That's like the host, right?
Yeah.
He's like, welcome to the digital circus.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus. Yes, and it's a good show, and I really did like it. But I heard about the community around there, specifically as it pertains to the finale of the show and how it didn't meet their expectations, and they started like sending death threats to the creator, and the creator's like, man, I just wanted to make something like
yeah. He's like, I just wanted to make a show like.
Well, y'all ruined it, everything
for this.
Oh, it was specifically like the finale had got leaked on Reddit or something like that. See, this is also why I don't go on Reddit. Like I'm just gonna get everything spoiled for me. But the finale got leaked on Reddit, and the creator was like, "Hey, listen, like there's nothing I can do about that. It got leaked, so like it is what it is." And everyone's like, "You suck. You're horrible. You're bad because you don't care about this, and you should care if it got leaked." And they're like going at her, and she's like, man, I don't even like this project anymore. And I was like, dang, she's been working on this for years, and y'all ruined it like over like one leak, one post. Like that's all it took for like the community to like turn against the person who created this thing that they like in the first place, the reason they have the community in the first place. Yes, I agree with you, man. Communities are a scary thing. Okay.
That's why I'm like a little concerned with like, I don't have really a community yet. Like, I might have one in the future, which is great, but I don't think I have one at the moment in terms of the YouTube thing. Who knows? I mean, I
Yeah,
have like people that regularly comment, so that count as a uh community, but
yeah, you got
nothing
that
that's
one guy that
like,
comes back.
yeah, the one guy that comes back,
Yeah.
which I appreciate greatly. Let's not like
Oh no, he's great. Yeah, he keeps coming back.
well, let's I don't want it to seem like I'm like, oh man, this I need more. I need more because
What?
it's like
More,
this
more what?
more engagement, like more I don't
Oh
want it to seem like I'm ungrateful, like I
no,
got
no,
one person watching
I don't think that.
and it's great. Uh at least one person that's like continuously
Mhm.
watching.
I
Um
would be terrified if one person was constantly watching me. I'd be a little terrified.
well,
Just,
it depends on the
yeah.
context really in that case, right? It's like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I, I don't know if I maybe want to be watched constantly, but I do get a little, a little bit um uh apprehensive about
right.
starting anything because because of the whole community thing, bad community thing. Um, but do you?